why should we just start reading the letter to Romans and maybe not be too intimidated by all these books that have been written about it, but why just start with this one and how?
I think that Paul makes it quite simple. Having all this knowledge as a Jew himself, he had all this knowledge of the law, and now coming to Christ, it kind of all fit together, and he's able to explain to the Roman church and the Gentiles how the Old Testament and the New Testament somehow come together, and presents this beautiful picture of Christ, who from the Old Testament, the story from the prophets, we're talking about this Christ that would come. So I think Paul has a way of just presenting it and making it so simple and making it so plain that I think Christians ought to really get into this book. And as I was kind of studying for it, I was like, oh, wow, I was seeing so many new and fresh things that I think would benefit. I think it's really a foundation for Christians to have a real grasp of the book of Romans. I think it's imperative, really.
And when we come to some bit of the letter, maybe that we do struggle to understand, I mean, what would be the advice to sort of get bogged down in that, or maybe just keep going and come back to it later? And
yeah, I would say that, to just keep going and just pray that God would kind of reveal to you what he really wants you to see. Because I think in all that we read, it really is just pointing to Christ and this whole thing of what Christ did for us. And I think that the book of Romans really does show that for us.